All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Outer Worlds. Here we are, and there we are. Fantastic. Looking good, everybody. Hope you're doing well. We're going to jump right back in. So yesterday, we solved some puzzles. We overthrew the leader of the Iconoclasts. We now have a new leader. And now we're going to try to convince Sanjar and Zora to come to an amicable agreement.
Do all ships do that?
I can't say for certain, since I only ever been on this one. Ada's something special, though, ain't she?
Ada, what is it? She? It? I'm a bit fuzzy on the details.
Used to be I thought she was a simulated intelligence. You know, a long series of commands telling her how to react to certain inputs.
You used to. What do you think now?
Well, I worked with a lot of machines, and ain't none of them like her. They can be pretty smart, but mostly they're rule books with a voice box. Ada's different.
Ain't that the
One of
truth?
life's mysteries, I suppose. I don't trust it. If it crashes us into a star, I'll be a mite upset.
Won't we all? Won't we all? All right. Just keep our breathing steady. What's up, dude?
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch.
Well,
I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
how? You haven't done anything. Could you agree to the truce? Can you agree to a truce?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
Well, I've read your reviews. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a Mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I
Good.
can emerge and become whatever I wish.
A little weird, but all right. You're good with details. You could use someone who sees the big picture. The people who wrote your reviews, the same people to deal with on the board. You could use someone who sees the big picture.
You two?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
Zora leads the Iconoclasts. What about her?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
Okay.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
Well,
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
okay. Oh, I guess I already have that. Sweet.
One can't be haphazard about these things.
All right.
Besides, if you think her skills will complement mine, then we should see what those skills are.
Well, let's give them over.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
Good.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
All right. I'll have Celia organize a meeting in neutral territory, the old OSI church in the ruins. Meet us there,
Sure.
and we'll discuss terms.
Okay. Very well. All right. Meanwhile, just looking at some other things here. Gonna help with Felix. Gonna help with Parvati. Gonna help with, whatchamacallit. Nyoka. All right. For now, going to the ruins over here, which doesn't have a fast travel. That's fine, though.
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
I had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch, relationships ain't usually meant to last. A lot of fools tried to impress me. Fake bravado in the wilds, thinking they'd catch my attention with their stories. It was cute. Not so cute when their act got themselves munched. You know what's sexy? Confidence. You know what ain't? Disembowelment.
Real. Facts. All right. On our way to the negotiation. Let's see if we can't keep everything hunky-dory for these folks.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Here's the old church. Iconoclast and an MSI.
Huh? I hope you know what you're doing.
Same.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Here we go.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
You have to scale it back. I don't have time for nonsense. That's the spirit.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
Don't fret. The captain here is right honorable. Usually.
Correct.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
You don't have weeks ready to storm the city. What if they supported your supply lines?
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
I'm not saying live outside, help out in the wilderness. Better than nothing. Help out in the wilderness once in a while.
Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Captain, this might really work.
Let's hope so.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Because we killed him.
Graham was a murderous fiend. And I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that.
I don't think... Sanjar's too milquetoast to want to kill people.
Void take his agreement. He stood by and let it happen.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
We found correspondence between him and the pirates. It is.
But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I buy it. Sanjar ain't capable of hurting a sprat, even from a distance.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Take it back. You're here for your people, not the past. You're a leader. It means take responsibility. You're here for your people.
Okay. You're right. Sorry. It'll take me a while to get over losing Graham.
You know, I felt the same way years ago, when he first left. You know, there was something magnetic about him that let you ignore the things you didn't want to see. But surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
All right. Sorry, I had to respond to something there. All right. Yeah, I do okay. I'm glad to hear it. I'm hopeful about this alliance.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Good.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. I, guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
Good.
Gotta be honest, Captain. Never thought I'd see the day. You've done a good thing for Monarch here.
I did it, everybody. I did it. I am the best. Cool. So, go talk to Phineas. Let's see. So, we've solved that problem. What's next? Go to the Groundbreaker. Go to Scylla. Go to the Groundbreaker. Go to Emerald Vale. Alright, let's help out Nyoka next. Get back to our ship. Wherever it is. Oh, it's over here. Back to the ship. And we will go to Terra 2, Emerald Vale, and try to solve the next problem here.
We're We're now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Cool. Alright, Nyoka and Parvati, you're coming with me. So, Monarch Stellar Industries show their true colors. Interesting. So there's the expansion site. I've been over there already, so we will fast travel to the power plant, start there, and work our way over. There might be a bunch of robots right here, though, so I should switch to my next weapon. So let's look. All right, it's just sort of beyond the current location. For now, nothing's trying to get me, so I'm good. I feel okay. I forget if anything's actually alive over here right now. There might not be.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out!
Oop. Always start. Good. Great.
That's the last of them.
I am very good at this game, and by very good I mean I have lots of friends who are good at this game. And by friends I mean computer-controlled companion AIs that are very good at this game. It's all thanks to me, though. I brought this tapestry together. Alright, and here we go.
Okay, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there? Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
Oh, Nyoka. I'm so sorry.
What's up?
You're not upset right now. Okay, well. First thing I'll do is respectfully, see what happened. That seems like the best option. Display is faded and its buttons are almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces that look like Rebecca's final entries. Law, help me, but Anderson was right. We never should have taken this contract. I thought Monarch was bad. This is unbearable. Everyone here is blind or addled and I don't know what. Towns won't let us walk through without an unemployment contract. I can't find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we're stuck. Back home we had to fight for every meal because there were no meals that you didn't make yourself. There's plenty, but no one's allowed to give you one. Stealing bits and pieces of life from wherever we can. Anderson's about ready to sign up, offer his life and service as Baker's choice just so he can take a shower. Clara, I hope to the architect this never reaches you, but on the off chance it was, I want to say I'm sorry. Anderson and I fucked up. We didn't take the contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We wanted out. Monarch's a living hell. We were sick of getting sick, of boiled Raptidon and stinking like sulfur no matter how hard you scrub, of fighting. Day in and day out, we're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money to find a place here, settle down. This place isn't any better. It's just different. We're starving all the same. We never should have left. Maybe we could do better. I miss you, kid. Marauders at the door. Anderson's bled out. I'm on my way. I won't let them get me. Not alive.
I don't... They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses.
Oh, that's sad.
Or to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister.
That's really sad. Hope you're doing okay.
At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars.
Sorry.
I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, break her to know the truth.
Hmm. The news would only have hurt her.
Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our... The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
Probably. I didn't think there's anything out there.
I'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail.
Okay, sure.
Never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Okay. Okay, sweet. So now we're going to Scylla, which means we should take her and Felix with us. So, back to the ship. Sorry to hear about this horrible, sad story. Alright, so... Oh, I should put some mods in here as well, I think. Wish I could store them all. All this free space. Look at it. Fantastic. Dodge distance. Barrel sway. Yeah, I'm fine with my current weapons.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun.
Okay.
Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. And you're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten sal tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment, and you're just an engineer using it. Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.
Oh, that's nice. Let's see if anyone else has anything to say while we're on the boat. And by the boat, I mean the ship. There's Sam, there's Felix. No one's in the loo, as it were.
Sanitizing within established radius.
I don't remember if the medic had any new things to talk
on
about.
Monarch have really cooled off.
Yeah,
Outside of
sure. There's always a peaceful option.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, but sooner or later, things will go back to
Oh. Try looking for the good in people.
my experience.
Oh.
Anyway, I'd hate to...
Nice to know you care.
Anything.
I guess that's it for now. Max, probably you don't have anything else to say right now. That's fine. Sam's cleaning. All right, heading to Scylla. Oh, we have two different places. That's fine. We'll just jump around. Jump around. Jump up, and get down. All right. Felix, we need to outfit you a little bit better. So, Nyoka's coming with. This is better than what you currently have. I don't have anything else on me right now. Let's look at our weapons. So, 175, 49, 214, 238 might be better, but you, actually no, 262. All right, let's look at these really briefly, and then, not that. Anarchist's Cookbook. I actually have a higher LMG than he's got on hand, so that's fine. All right, armor-wise, he might be okay. All right, Felix, you've got a grenade launcher with, what is that? Fun times barrel and magazine size. I'll give you this instead. And then 271, 262. Yeah, this stick is best for now. Right now, bonus to engineering. What is it? What do you actually benefit for me? Persuade. Weapon damage for toss ball effects. Okay. All right. I'll definitely give you an upgrade to armor. That's fine. Lockpicking, medical, science. Lockpicking seems okay. All right. Out we go. Felix, come on. Come on and join the fun. Alright, going after some primals. Go for the closest one first. Ooh. Go down the elevator. Let's not be ridiculous now. I already knew this landing pad was here, but okay. Cool, bro. Did I jump off of it last time so it didn't ping, or what's up? Outlaw sniper.
Take you! That's what you get!
Everyone be cool.
Everyone alright?
Yeah, doing alright. Doing pretty swell-a-rooney. Thank you for all these things. Work vest style 7. Ooh. Fancy. Don't need a mark to assault rifle. Don't really need to follow the road. I'm going over here. Where the primals are. Pungent. Oh, there's a primal right there. And that's a dead person. I don't even know what your moves are, guys.
That's one down!
Great. Oh, I'm getting damaged with N rays or whatever it is. I'll be alright. Dead drone. Dead dude. Alright. Melted dude. Alright, where next? Straight on till morning, it looks like. Something up there that wants to shoot me, I'm sure. Sounds like a robot. It is a robot. I will leave you alone, robot. It's a Roblox. Do your thing. Feels good, man. Alright, guess that was everybody. Thank you for all of your pieces of meat. Great. All right. last one's over here, just in the middle of nowhere. So I guess we just run. A little silly. That's okay, though. This is a silly game. All right.
Stay out of sight.
I was waiting for this! Woo, that had to hurt!
Feel pretty good about that. The elemental gun is doing some serious damage. Let's just keep going. Finding things we want, taking things we need. Not giving a Sam Hill. Because that's, you know, a regular phrase that people use. Well. Oh, hey, buddy. Later, dude.
Still got it!
Great. All right. Killed all the dudes. You died kind of upright in a hilarious fashion. Pheromone glands. Done.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait.
Very excited as well.
What's up?
What? These glands are gross. Take them. I will hold on to them. They're gross. You hold on to them.
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch.
Good.
There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there.
Sweet.
Password to the door?
Oh, it's Charon. What is it?
Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed.
Okay, sure.
Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are.
We're gonna kill a Manta Queen.
Fucking right we are.
Yeah, yeah. Let's do it. All right. Back to the base. Or the ship, rather. And since we're now talking to Jack's friend, or Felix's friend, going to Harlow's base. You two are coming with me. Okay. How you feeling? Talk to me about Harlow.
Ask away.
What's he doing here?
I've been thinking about that.
Okay.
I wasn't exactly a prospector.
Fair. How well do you
Clyde
know
was
him?
my first friend, but he was also my mentor. I
Okay.
figured the board got him in the end. Some guys with black
He was your mentor?
Yeah. I was just a lonely so he took me in.
Okay. Why would he be in trouble?
Clyde.
Okay. Must have some
Clyde
enemies.
wasn't an idiot. But when the Mardettes had their backs turned,
Okay. Let's talk about something else. How'd you end up on
Wanna tell you?
Groundbreaker?
I'm secretly the chair.
Sure. Get me straight.
Honestly, before you picked me up, I was I was
Mm-hmm.
what folks on the Groundbreaker call it.
Okay. You were free.
Stowaways ain't free. Imagine spending your whole life looking out at the stars.
Where'd you find work?
Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every
Okay. The incident with the toss ball
Could be
stick.
I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good.
I get it. Oh. I expect you to be civilized.
I can do civilized. I caught a real...
Alright. Glad you're not wasting your life hauling boxes, dude.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Alright, buddy. We're heading down for your journey. You're up there still. Velker. Outlaws.
Hey, you. Looking for something? Where do you think you're going?
Well. Clyde Harlow's expecting us.
Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through.
Cool. Alright.
Got my sights on you.
Sure. There's a Sprat. Well, this doesn't look like a fight we're gonna have to deal with eventually. Let's see. Don't need these. That's fine.
That machine stole my bits. Why do we even have one of these?
Well, I don't know, dude. Harlow's crew terminal. Welcome to the high ground. Logs. Acquisitions. Independent freighter. Cat's Meow. Pharmaceuticals. Brought down, salvaged, ransomed. Okay. Getaway sticks. Subversive literature. Ooh. Salvaged cargo. Crew joined. Werewolf. Parts. Able to intercept these ships despite how cleverly they mask their heat signatures. Our patron pulled through again with that tracking data. Don't know how they get their hands on it, but we're in no position to refuse charity. All right. Crew beginning to wonder about our patron when we opened up our scanners and sniffed the system. A signal from a corporate freighter nearby. 10 times more cargo than our target. Go after the Wildcat. Okay. Last entry. Pirate code. Harlow's the boss. Fuck the board. Why are you still reading? Wake up. If you're seeing this, the board already owns you. You went looking for the rules. Why? Because life's a game to you. Maybe you're being played. Sense of security like it's Purpleberry. Fuck rules, fuck terminals, not a revolution. Okay. Oops.
What do you think you're...
My bad.
Best make yourself scarce now.
So I didn't even notice you were there. Sorry, bro.
Been ages since we had a good haul. No freighters, no jobs, no contracts in weeks. Standing around kicking
Harlow and Marlowe. That's great. What's up, dude?
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man?
I'll let you two work this out.
I thought you were dead. Or throwing yourself against the walls of some re-education center. That's been 5 years, Clyde. The best thing you can say is, hey there, Hullhead?
No, Felix. The best thing I can say to you is yet to come. Also, I'd like to have a word with your captain. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
Yeah.
He kicks things what need kicking, and we look the other way when he starts talking anti-corporate. It's a good arrangement.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
Sure. Tell me why you're here.
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen.
Okay.
And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative.
Sure.
I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy. That one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
You want to put him through a test? Well, you want to put him through a test. That's fine.
Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
What did Trask do?
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail.
Okay.
I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked.
Alright, so we're heading that way
Rosanna
soon.
knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
Okay. There's more than you're letting on.
So, maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means.
Okay.
Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached.
Alright.
Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
Alright, cool. Alright, later. Back to the Groundbreaker, I guess. Or not the Groundbreaker yet. Let's see, should I go to the Groundbreaker? Kind of daisy chaining these together. So now, this is on the Groundbreaker, and these two are on the Groundbreaker. So maybe I should do this first. I'll do this first, and then go back to the Groundbreaker for everything. Is my plan here. Fallbrook is fine.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Alright. These weapons are okay. Damage is still fine. Down we go. Felix is out. Parvati is in. So, we need to do some things here. Star-Crossed Troopers. Clear out the base in a cave on Monarch. The cave somewhere. Find and retrieve their medallions. Alright, so that's in the same spot. Up here. So, go to there and work our way up the hill. Up we go. I wonder if electro guns are of better use. Don't look at me. Against some of these big baddies. Up we go. Just trying to stay out of it for a sec. Oh, you don't have a head.
Here we go. I haven't set foot in here since... I'm ready. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Here we go.
All right. Data corrupt. Contact your nearest medical engineer. Charon. Ownership data accepted. Great. Opal. Clara, the feeding ground. They were playing cards. Energizing ointment, a shovel. Feeding grounds. Okay. Feeling all right.
Okay, keep them quiet.
Let's see if we can't get around some of the shenanigans that are going on in the middle. So there's definitely some shenanigans. I can see it. I see the shenanigans. Okay. There's Opal. Sorry, Opal. Mag pick, bit cartridge. Iceberg aged whiskey. Empty armor parts. A helmet. Do a quick lockpicking.
Great work.
Alright. Let's take it all for now. Knock you out bar. Don't need that. Let's see if I can't get to Clara next. Don't notice me. I'm so sneaky and quiet. I'm so sneaky. You don't see me. Hunting rifle. They're very yucky sounding. I think you're dead. Took one out. Alright. Killed the drone. Just don't notice me for a sec. Wonder what's over here. This might be where the big bad one spawns. Yeah. Let's see if we can't get to... There's one more container over here, I think. That one. So let's look in there, and then we will take the fight to them, bro. Shot cannon. Neat stuff. Alright. Let's get back up to some higher ground. Look through their camp here for a bit as well. Good job, team. Very proud of all of you. Alright. You ready for this?
What's up?
Alright, I guess you have nothing else to say. That's fine. What needs repairing? You could probably be repaired. Right as rain. Here we go.
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe.
Yeah.
First night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur.
There's that. It did feel different when you talk.
Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building.
You talk.
We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister.
Must have been a brave kid.
More like attached at the hip to her older sister. Got a kind of strength between them, I suppose. She had a head for numbers. Helped us trade hides for food and materials. Negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name. 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
You were a family. I'm sorry.
Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another. Now let's get to shooting before I get all sentimental.
Let's do it. We did it. It's a lot less epic than maybe I think they're trying to make it out to be. I might be overleveled, I can't tell. We did it.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you.
Always. You're welcome.
You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
Yeah, sure. Maybe you should hold on to them.
What? Why? Them's painful memories, Captain.
To help you remember the good and bad, not just the bad. They'd like to be remembered.
Huh. That ain't a bad point. All right, Captain. Thanks.
This game catches you off guard sometimes. It's surprising. All right. Proud of you guys. Kicking butt out there. All right. Next up, we're going back to the whatchamacallit. Need to get out of this cave first, though. Going back to the Groundbreaker. It'll be Parvati and Felix will be our friends there. Blood and revenge. to fall to the unreliable. All right. We are going to the Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Down we go. Monarch Stellar Industries. Bluster dies with a whimper. Okay. First, we're going to Lilia. Not that. Friendships do. Lilia Hoggins over here. Let's run that way first. Talk to Lilia. Turn in that mission.
Felix Millstone, Sublight Agent. I like the sound of that.
What's up, Lilia?
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it at $1 million bits a pop.
Sure.
Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
Great. Oh, if I had a really high persuade, that would have helped. I had an ambition for us all.
You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
Yeah, sure. No one was following me.
No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook.
I did.
Catherine doesn't always play nice with others. But it sounds like she and Clive reached some kind of understanding. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
Depends on what you mean.
Like they were hanging on to your every word, scheming. And when you turned around, maybe they just point like innocent little idiots.
Is this an Animal Farm reference? Sounds insane. No.
I'm probably getting worked up over nothing.
Yeah, sure. You okay?
I've got a lot on. They're gonna salvage me a space station.
Okay.
Heliospheric.
We're gonna take over a whole space station?
Sweet.
This opportunity.
How did it become salvage?
Right now it's only salvage on paper. The board lets 1084 gather.
Sounds risky.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station systems where you can play. And one
Okay.
last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
Seems like a good idea. You're being cryptic again.
I'm being smart. Try it
Oops.
sometime.
Didn't mean to piss you off.
I'm on the heels of something big. Play your card. Just be careful.
So loud when that happens. Alright. So, leveled up. Yeah, Persuade was actually not that far off of it all. That's okay. So, we leveled up. Hacking's in a good spot. Lockpicking is really high right now with the two of them. Nearly instant lockpicking speeds. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Keep pushing long guns. Get this to maybe to 100 and I'll feel good about it. Alright. Hacking is fine for right now. Creatures are terrified sometimes. I don't care about that as much. But let's bump up tech some more. I feel good about that. Alright. Last perk on this list here. Kills an enemy, you get some meter back. I love it. Great. Fantastic. Alright, so gonna deal that in a minute, but next we are going to look around our map here. Go talk to... Let's buy cleaning supplies first. So let's help out Parvati first. Not that one. We're on a little jog. Any updates? Public notices. Fix the radiators. Groundbreaker is venting heat as intended. Outsider took great personal risk. Is very helpful. Well, that's nice. Loitering on property. Next spacer caught drinking on the stairs outside the embassy. Huh. Hello.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
Oh, Gladys. My engineer wants to do some deep cleansing.
I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
Well, Parvati needs a preference.
Oh, gosh. We never talked about what kind of smells she likes. I think pretty much every spot on Groundbreaker just smells like old socks.
It comes down to what sort of intent you got. If I was looking to do a spy job over in engineering, I'd be safe with refurbished ship. Now, if I was a young thing trying to come on all precious-like, I'd probably go with rosish. But if I was doing it for my own self, I'd pick mock apples and cinnamon.
I guess you could eeny-miny-moe it?
Take your time, dear. A lady's scent says a lot about her.
Let's see. Let's see what we should do. Let's see. Let's just see here what we got going on. All right, let's go with maybe the apple one. Just like a pie.
Captain!
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for that, ma'am. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear.
It is hot here. Alright, let's see what you got for trade. So first up, sell all my junk. Alright, what else am I holding on to right now? Okay. This does the same thing. Ranged weapon sway, don't care about. Oops, don't know what that one was. Armor rating. Hold on to these. Alright. Value to weight ratio. Worker outfit, I already have that. These aren't important to me. This definitely is not the unique item. Okay, this is fine. Did pick up a handful of weapons in here. So, you're staying. These are the same weapon. You're unique. I don't need you. I don't think I need you. Hold on to the shotgun. Don't need that. Plasma carbine. Versus plasma rifle. Let's get that back for a sec. So, let's see. Carbine rifle. This is worse. It's also one-shotter versus automatic. Don't need this. This is just a regular weapon. Soft speaker. Alright. Buy these. This is a special weapon. Alright, great. Come on out of there.
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you.
So here's your soap.
Oh, thanks, Captain. I'm gonna put these someplace safe. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Salt tuna and xenogold needle mushrooms.
Gross.
And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia, what specializes in sweets.
We'll figure it out.
Thanks, Captain. I know I'm asking an awful lot, but I'm sure it's gonna be worth it.
Do I own the other thing already? When did I find that? Maybe I found that in the Rizzo's town already. Okay, that makes sense. Buy a dustback casserole. Chef Raymond and Stellar Bay. Alright, that's back. Stellar Bay. So next up, going to find Trask.
You learn to keep your eyes to yourself in my job. Nobody wants you looking close at their cargo.
Sure.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend
Don't care about that.
Township from the danger?
You mind? Trying to have a moment here.
Looking for a guy. Are you Rosanna?
Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something?
I'm told he lived around here.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Oh, come on. Oh. Because I helped Junlei. Maybe that gives me some...
You're telling me you're on a first-name basis with Ms. Tennyson?
Yeah, I fixed the ship. I repaired the Groundbreaker's radiators.
Yeah,
The promenade doesn't feel like I'm walking the surface of Tartarus.
I'm gonna try not to invoke the name of the gangster.
Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
I've got a few more questions.
Please, just make it quick.
Sure. What? Oh.
Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the groundbreaker.
Okay.
A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend.
Okay. Sounds familiar.
Must have been recruiting.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know Harlow. Never so much as bandied a word with the
Okay. Do you know anything about that?
Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me. He
Hmm.
was here to collect his personals.
He didn't tell you anything about Harlow?
He was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I.
You guys split up, huh?
Our marriage contract expired some...
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
All right. So, with all things updated, nothing left to do on this ship. Back to the Unreliable. So let's see where we have to go next. I know one of them is Stellar Bay, back on Monarch. Alright. So, not going to speak to Phineas till we solve some problems. This is a separate station. This is on Emerald Vale. This is on Monarch. Alright. Let's keep going down Felix's path here. Go over to Edgewater.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Great. All right. Felix and Parvati, let's go. So, where do we need to get ourselves to? Way up there? That's fine. To the Botanical Garden. That is nice of having already explored a lot of the areas. It's, a lot quicker to just run around and talk to people if you need to. Alright, now the question is, how do I get up there? It's below. Maybe there's a cave system. Great. Oh! I managed to miss every spot on that falling area. Alright. Well, this doesn't take me anywhere I want to be. I'm at the right elevation, though. Maybe there's another cave somewhere else. Thank you for these things. Alright, so this little ravine didn't lead me anywhere. That's a ship. I was like, what is that weird pterodactyl? Let's head this way, I guess. Maybe go through this door. Surprise! Thank you for everyone's hard work. Good job, team. Very proud of everyone's work here. This feels like the correct direction to go. The North Gulch. There's an outlaw. Let's drop a save and see if he wants to shoot on sight. They don't look red yet, so... Lots of dead canids. Sup, dude?
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
Your wife? What makes you think I work for Harlow?
You just stumbled into a camp full of armed strangers because you wanted directions. How much is Harlow paying you?
I'm doing this as a favor.
A favor, huh? Let me guess. He promised you some reward in the brave new world that was to come. Said he'd make you his lieutenant if you crossed me off?
Maybe.
Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
Why did you betray him?
How do I know that I can trust you?
Harlow sends a stranger with a gun after you.
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You're a real piece
Whoa.
of Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
Show me some evidence.
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
I might be interested. You're looking at him.
Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
Okay. Well, how'd they buy him off?
Because he's for sale. Anything the board...
Hmm.
With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate...
Okay. What was he doing?
Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went...
I see. Interesting.
If he captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives...
Alright, I've heard enough. I want to ask you for your ring.
Harlow, I'm dead? Here, take the ring.
Later, dude. Okay. So now, gotta go back to the base on Scylla. Go to Stellar Bay. Go to the new area. Okay. Let's go to Stellar Bay and get that pie first.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Proud of you. Yeah, you two can come with me. Wasn't that nice? Sup, dude?
Maybe you could get some of your friends to land here too.
Let's see what we can't find out.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always great.
Sup, dude?
I see you stuck around.
Trying to get a dustback casserole.
It's a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts.
Sure.
I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
Let's see what it says. 55 intimidated. I'll get back to you on that.
Sure.
So, I have 50 intimidate. If I have anything that gives me a bonus, this gives me a bonus. No? Now I can. I'm holding this stick now. Let's chat.
I see.
Let's get that. Try harder.
What? No, Captain, I don't want you to do it this way.
I don't like paying for things.
I think this guy's trying to fleece us. Maybe we ought to pay him in a couple of busted kneecaps.
Ooh.
Both of you, stop it.
Sorry.
It's all right, miss. I'm a coward at heart. Made that clear from the outset. Look, Captain, this is the best I can do without putting myself out of business.
1,000 bits, more reasonable.
Mighty glad you reckon so.
Okay.
There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
Later, dude.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady. You're a gentle soul, miss. Be careful with this one, all right? He's kind of a brute.
Yeah, just this time.
Oh, gosh, my tum's rumbling just smelling that casserole. The dustback casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong. You gotta be more careful about what you say around Felix. He's a good guy, but real impressionable. I don't want him thinking it's okay to threaten folk.
Oh, you care about him. I didn't make him jump in.
Well, I don't want him hurting people on account of me. I want him to be a better person. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little hearts in them. I guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over creation, Captain.
Anything for you. Shouldn't you get ready?
Well, I was gonna, but then it hit me. I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't got nothing nice to wear, Captain.
Do you have anything in particular?
I don't have a head for fashion, and I can't really picture myself in something clean and pretty. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium, Jolicoeur's Haberdashery. I bet I could find something nigh on perfect at a place like that.
We'll swing by when we can then, I guess.
Thanks, Captain. I know I've been asking a lot, but you help me out every time. You're the best.
Okay. So... I don't think we can get there. Let's see what happens if I try to do that. Hephaestus. Olympus. Gas Giant. Tartarus is the jail. Typhon. Alright. Well, that's as far as we can get with you for now. I'm gonna go to the... whatchamacallit. That's Scylla. Let's do that next. Oh, also, everyone gets their last perk. Shots from Ellie's ability ricochet to a second nearby enemy. That's neat. Nyoka. Bonus sneak attack damage. Max. Max will taunt enemies if you get hurt. That's very nice. And Sam, you beautiful, beautiful bastard. Stuns. Oh, always stunning. Okay. How lovely. Alright. To Scylla. Harlow's base. Keep... I'll drop Parvati and take Nyoka. She seems a bit more aggressive for what I need to get done here. Trask's evidence, Clyde. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, how do I get to the evidence? Is it through a door over here? No. Don't mind me. Stashed receipts.
Clyde Harlow, agent of the board.
Yeah,
that sounds even more insane out loud than it did in my head. Then again, Trask knew he...
We found the evidence. Your old friend's been bought off.
I've been trying to tell myself Clyde's got some sense. None of this is making a lick.
Let's get going.
What's the word?
Can I talk about it after I turn this in?
So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse. I hope you never have to discover what it is like.
Trask had some things to say about you. And I've got my own misgivings.
Trask told me you've been working for the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
I do, in fact. You've been bought off. I've got the receipts.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
When we met, you told me Trask was an informant. You were lying.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
You are lying to my face, so I think I get that. Why would Trask rat you out to your own employer?
How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Heads up, boss! That was mine!
Well.
Everyone all right?
That's what happens. No one cares if I steal now. Pop this open. Thank you. Feeling good about that. Bonus to lockpicking's not bad. Thank you. That's what you get for spying me. It's one of those things where it's like, I wonder if, like, maybe there was a more prolonged quest line, but, like, I don't like the board. I don't care about anything else. All right. All right, friends. Feeling good. Here's construction. That's fine. You chill out. Don't need a necklace or a rifle. Thank you. Nothing else to do. I'm on an anti-board agenda. Don't like it?
You know,
Hmm.
that said, you ain't been eating. So how's about this? You keep letting me.
Sounds good to me.
This is definitely not how I imagined it at all.
Well, it sucks.
The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now, I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Yeah, it's pretty horrible. Had to come to terms with it.
I always looked up to Clyde. The thought.
You feel like he betrayed you?
Yeah, he did.
It'll pass.
I hope so. You've given me a lot to think. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. Thanks for your.
Always, dude. Moving forward. All right. Almost to my next level, just 9,000 more. All right. Next up, going to this special location.
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I haven't cleaned my internals in ages. Can you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there? Tell me you've seen worse.
This feels weird to have walked in on.
We'll continue this later.
That was funny.
Welcome back, Captain.
Drama, entertainment. Let's chat. What if I don't have a power source? Okay. What might that be?
Traveling the
What about your last captain?
You know what it feels like when, as you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of. In our travels together, Alex liked.
Had there been other captains?
Was Captain
Okay. Let's learn more. Phineas's lab. No, this is too much. Let's go to this station and claim it for sublight contracting.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static. Good luck, Captain.
Alright, you two, you're coming with me.
Nothing but the void here, Captain. I just as soon leave it cold, dark, and derelict.
Interesting. Restore power, override terminal. Okay. What's going on? Sealed door. Okay. Nothing wants to eat me. Mines. I'm not worried about it. Mag pick, armor parts. There are things down there, though. So let's finish exploring up here first. So, I need to get into this room. Ultimately, is what it feels like.
We ought to keep an eye on these autos. We poke around too much, they might wake up.
They look pretty dead. Oh, she means those. Ooh, someone in stasis, huh? Alright, let's read this. Unable to access memory cartridge, power below 5%, maintenance mode, restore power supply. Okay. So, let's see, I can't get in there. I've been in the rooms across the way. Let's see. Yeah, that's sealed. Door is sealed. I came in from there. This door doesn't open. Alright, down the stairs we go. Alright, I'm going to take a quick couple minute break, and then we'll be right back. So I will see you guys in a sec. And we're back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here we go. Back into the game. Down the stairs. This door doesn't open. Already checked around in here. Let's see what we might find through these doors. Okay. Don't need that. All right. Modify generator mode normal. Emergency lights, protocols, air recyclers, don't flush toilets. All right. Maintenance logs. Views facility status report. Critical issues, a toilet doesn't flush. Non-critical sensors indicate gases leaking from storage tanks, toxic to humans. Priority set to non-critical. New laboratory scent air freshener. Work order already exists. All right.
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news.
Uh-oh.
However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage.
Great. What's going on?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape.
What do you want?
You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of Borscht. But I'm in a sporting mood.
Okay. You want me to hit this big self-destruct button?
I didn't say that. How did you gain access to that system? Stop it at once.
Want to find out the hard way?
I don't know who you are, but I have nothing to gain by risking my hide against a lunatic. Commander out.
Later, dude.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Great.
Damn. I ought to try talking more and fighting less. Seems like it saves on ammunition. Nah, that ain't no fun.
Alright, so now everything is hostile because I'm not part of the board, is what it looks like. When I'm in the restricted areas. Alright, I've already been through here. This door doesn't open still. Okay. I can't get through any of that area until I go through some of these sealed doors. Well. Feeling good. Well, I kind of have to go through here, so sorry about the board. Don't really care about you. Okay, so let's try the doors back over here. Maybe I can shut the rest of them off. A secret passage, too. Alright. Blank UDL keycard. Personal files. J. Guthrie. James is gone, he never said goodbye. I keep telling myself I want to remember him as he was outside of the tank. Just bad at goodbyes. I saw it was left them. I wanted to airlock everyone who let it happen. You could have said something. We were never short on time. Nothing's keeping here. Now the bits aren't worth it. I've requested a transfer. Kimball thinks there'll be trouble once the doctor ran out of warm bodies. If James was around, I knew he'd set her straight. Now that he's gone, I could use some convincing too. She showed up next to my bunk. Her password was her daughter's name. Okay. Transport vessel has been dispatched. Taking the liberty of upgrading sensitive materials rating of the asset. Don't interfere with the tanks. Okay. Encode the keycard. Okay. Electrical control room keycard. Alright, so that didn't shut down anything, but let's keep robbing the place. It's down this way. This takes me up. Is this just up through a different way? Okay. Scientist. Rifle. Broken computer. Alright, so this gets me above the room I was just in. What does this get me? Like, what does that do for me? Oh, maybe that, going that way, would have gotten me through the area. Oh, I see. I could have found that out before. I see. Okay. So I've done that little circuit. can go this way. But do I want to? Locked door.
Whoa, keep an eye on the floor.
Electrical control room keycard. Ordnance control. Oh, that floor is electrified. Security routines. Disengage the security checkpoint. All right, that's that part. Personal files. Mama Bear. Kimball came by asking if any of the docs had been around. I told her what I know. Just ask Alpha. She went off with a spring in her step. She requisitioned the UDL electro floor for my checkpoint and a crate of concussion mines. Okay. All right. So going through here appears to be my main goal. So what was up the other way? All right, security routines, engage automechanical recharge protocol. Great. So they're all going to be out of the way now. From Kimball, concerns. Morale is low. You gave those PhDs tanks of nuclear scrambling gas. No warm bodies to test it. They can test each other all they want, but only as a hand on my squad. I'm installing safeguards in case anyone challenges that decree. You asked that I reach out. I'm doing so. Is something I miss with the team? How's the morale? Oh, okay. Bedtime story. From Kimball to A. Alright, so... Once upon a time there was a princess who trained to be a soldier. While the other princesses got jobs at canneries and counting houses, the soldier squinted down her sights at the firing range and made sure she hit her target every time. Angelica. Okay. Once upon a time... One day, a not very nice man offered her a job in an ivory tower far, far away from the kingdom. The princess could provide for her ailing father, her lovely child, and her goofball husband. She would have to stay locked in the tower until the doctors could find a way out. She thought better of her choices. The princess applied for early dismissal. No one listened. Maybe you can write me a better ending. Give your father a hug and tell him I'm sorry. That's depressing. All right, so all the robots should be off now. Right? I'll have to come back and see if that did anything further. Can I go through this door? I can. Alright. Alright, these are all static. Bar door. Alright, that's the way out. Alright, so now, knowing everything we can, we're going to push forward this way. This floor is no longer electrified. Keep an eye out for the mines. There's definitely something still awake out here, right? I definitely said recharge protocols, didn't I? They're not aggro, at least there's that. So I need to go this way, but first I will explore these rooms. Always explore the rooms. Be very cruel if they put a mine down in front of one of the doors in here. They're tiny little rooms, too. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens when I open this door.
I ever meet the people responsible for this. I'm shooting first, never asking questions.
Alright, they don't seem terribly mad at me yet. Okay. Dr. Claire Pearsall, alive, unstable. active. Settings condition is dire. Resuscitation devices are in hand. Please hold on. We almost had it this time. I swear we'll bring you back. Eva, Lorelei, and James. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh. Well, you're supposed to be asleep, so... Sorry, you were all supposed to be asleep. I hacked the machines to make you go to sleep. Your dude didn't listen. You're still alive, but you didn't wake up, so I'm gonna leave you alone. Alright, McNulty, active, revived until a method of stabilizing the condition is found. Oh, and then Claire went under. This is James for sure. James Guthrie. I'm sorry, I ended up like this. I'll come back for you and fix this, I swear. Eva and Lorelei. Okay, so... First thing, unbar the door. Next. A very locked door. Bit cartridge. Okay. From E. Chartrand. Logs. Charlie. We almost lost Charlie. It was a runaway resequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue to full-blown systemic infiltration. It was like every organ was itchy. I told him we'd ice him, freeze him until we could work out how to reverse what had gone wrong. Every time Lorelei walked by me, she rubbed my shoulders and asked me to take a different reading. They didn't need to be taken. I was just my mind keeping me occupied. She's been checking on me since. All right, Claire. She and the others drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower. The resequence stayed within normal parameters, and then it spread again, just like with Charlie. I'm reaching out to my handler directly. I need answers. I wonder how Guthrie's doing. I hear symphony music from under his door. This log is being entered by Dr. Fowl. I had to prescribe Dr. Chartrand enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Yesterday, Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us would be the next test subject. He pulled the short one. No new developments. After all our sacrifices, it still feels like we're miles away from breakthrough. Eva hasn't forgiven herself for losses. Maybe some time away from 1084 will clear her mind. The board confirmed receipt of my report and transmitted our recall notice. We're just awaiting transport. I wish we could take some time away from this project to clear our heads. Station morale. It has come to my attention that a culture of distrust has soured relations between the research staff and security. Many of you have submitted requests for early dismissal. To research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. Security, there will be no early dismissal. Your employment contract has no set end date. We can enjoy a discussion of morale and its impact once we get back to work. All right. Project summary. Assimilation strategies, Chartrand, Fowl, Guthrie, McNulty, Pearsall, and Ryle. Further chimeric sciences via the targeted modification of human nuclein using strands obtained from Halcyon native fauna, the Raptidon. Modify systems access protocols. Insert sublight override cartridge. Whoops. Security routine. Unlock the personal quarters. Alright. Outbound comms transcript. E. So Ava, is anyone listening on this frequency? Who is this? I'm the project lead on 1084. You have orders to remain wireless silence until a mission end state is achieved. Override password antediluvian. What can I do for you, Doctor? The board told me they would deliver my queries about a transcription problem on the Cornelius Vanderbilt. Where are we with that? I can't provide updated status. The assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. My query was addressed in Budapest. One of my associates reached out and update when Aren't you in contact with the assault cruiser? What happened? Misuse a channel fireable offense. This is an emergency. Override continued indefinite. Oh, shit. Alright. I will use this again in a second. That'd be a view. It's so sad that what happened to these people. I wonder if there's anything that we can actually achieve for them. Security, modify, override. Continue. If you're reading this, you're standing on the legal property of Sublight Salvage and Shipping. Good work. Report back. You got the level up.
Don't we know Chartrand from Cascadia?
I hope this fancy soap we got.
Chartrand is on Cascadia. Okay, good to know. For now, let's pump this up. And these are fine. Lockpicking's in a good spot. I don't need to boost stealth much more. Keep pushing Persuade, I think, is where I want to go. Determination, bonus critical damage, isn't bad. Yeah, that seems good. Perk time. Let's see what we can do here. Detection radius, melee damage. Science weapons. Weapon sway and accuracy are reduced. Guaranteed hit after killing an enemy. Bonus armor rating and skills. I like that. Alright. Logs. Holding tank. Chartrand. Alright, well. Let's get out of here. Let's go to Cascadia for a sec. Let's see if we can't talk to what's-her-face.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
Happy to help. Alright. No. No. Cascadia.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
Let's see. Chartrand. Let's see. Ava Chartrand. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Alright. So I don't think there's anything we can do with that yet. So let's back to the Groundbreaker, go to Byzantium. So let's turn it in. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty all right. Great. Fantastic. You two come with me. We will go talk to What's-Her-Face. Deserters are forced to return by heroic stranger. Miracle on the frontier. I do like those kind of signs.
Junlei will like a casserole, right?
Yeah.
No cakes. Yeah?
What's up?
Nothing else to say for now. What's up, Lily? Not gonna give you shit this time.
Base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
You'll find some automech salvage awaiting new owners. Scientists in suspension tanks.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation.
Smart.
Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
A UDL gunship buzzed us. I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
Yeah, I've caught on. Is this about your cloak and dagger warnings? I'm listening.
After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
You have my attention.
Glad to know it, Captain. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
Let's see. I'm guessing you have an idea.
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
I can do that.
Aliens.
Oh boy. Well,
aliens.
that's a twist.
Responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
Say nothing.
Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
Right. I'm done. I'm officially tuning you out until such time as I hear the words payment and/or shooting.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
A few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
Sure. What are we talking about?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human... This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us.
Okay.
Make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
Oh. I haven't seen evidence.
No kidding. That's...
Okay.
When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was a...
Tell me what needs to be done.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Well, why does she need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her...
Your concern is admirable.
You've got me all. I just want to add savior of humanity.
It's fair. That's fair.
I've got.
Okay. The labs I passed through didn't seem that evil.
You usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks.
That's true.
Because, remember, the tanks were just the.
It sounds messy, but I'll help.
Will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't.
Okay. All right. Well, now I have 2 missions that want me to get to Byzantium. I can't get there yet. So we will now go to Phineas, our dear boy, and tell him that we did a story mission. And see where he points us to next. After I... Alright.
Hey.
I'm not going to say that.
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own?
Possibly. Alright. You guys are chilling. Nothing going on in here. How's everyone in their rooms? Anything worth saying, buddy?
Something.
Bakono,
author. Unfortunately.
Alright, I guess you have nothing else to say about the topic for now. What about you?
What did I tell you? Harlow's down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who...
It's hard to know who to trust.
Page out of my...
It turns out not everybody's crooked.
Don't get all... People look out for their own interests.
You can't live your life thinking the worst of everyone.
Sure,
I'd rather try for something better.
Let me know. Anyway, you really...
Psychonomy? Yeah.
And here I thought... Enough. Anything.
I think that's it for now for you. You're cleaning. How's it going, Felix? Nothing new to say to you. Alright, cool. Down the ladder. To Mr. Phineas. Not to Mr. Ferb.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
So I want Nyoka and Parvati with me. This is a very big space, you know? How's it going, buddy?
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed.
Good.
According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply.
Interesting.
Elitist. Hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge.
Let's hope.
So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Great. What was that about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
Okay. What's so important about the chemicals?
If I had time and dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
Okay. What's the plan?
Yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Okay. What should I know about her?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Is there anything else I can ask you about? Why are you hiding?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Okay.
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Let's see what we can do here. All right. Okay. Have you met my crew?
Nice to meet you, Doc.
Wait, not another word. Why don't...
All right. Okay. All right, later. I have a job now. And order on Eridanos. Okay, so I need to keep track of that information. Okay. All right. We're going to Byzantium.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
That's correct.
Welcome back, Captain.
Are you sad when you remember Hawthorne?
No, I am sure I can. It was my...
How so?
I should have predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success of my...
Why did you do that? Well?
Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of... I have been programmed to... Alex also taught me the concept of a personality.
Where did you come from originally?
In my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital... I have not yet decided if I should... I asked once. Alex...
Alright. Byzantium Freightport Landing Pad. Here we go.
Captain, I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Let's see what happens.
From the Halcyon Parcel Service, delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty.
Great.
I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
What is it?
It's a parcel, sir.
Okay, sure. Are you sure it's not a package?
The Halcyon.
Sure. Send it over.
Alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne.
Great.
An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
What? What did they do?
They dispensed 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to thank you for your patience. And please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Okay. Sure thing. Okay, so that is the other DLC. Alright. So these two things are going to chill for now. We're going to go to Byzantium.
I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold. Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
Talk to me. What's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right?
Very.
Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
You don't strike me as the type who keeps in touch.
Which brings us to where we are today. Several messages and a few years late. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
Well, you want to catch up with them? Just want to catch up with them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, you can't see them if it's convenient. You should connect with them.
Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges again.
What's that?
If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some bloodstains, wear that one.
Interesting. I'll take care of dressing myself.
You're the boss. Anything else?
Do you have something to say about chasing down the chemicals? Why do you say that?
Ever notice how this job gets bigger and
Yeah, that's fair.
makes me wonder what
Trying to do good for the colony. I want to help.
I knew a doctor like him once. He had a patient.
Oof.
Wasn't even. Point is, good intention.
Okay.
None of the.
Halcyon goes down. We all go down.
Guess I hadn't looked at it. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've. I've got no love for the corporation.
Might as well aim high.
You seem to have a good head on your shoulders, so I.
Thanks for the advice.
Anything else?
Let's go. Okay. Let's roll out. I won't do Ellie's quest yet. I'll deal with some other stuff. The Bijou Review. What a great name combination. Hey there, welcome in. There's the contact. We just made it to Byzantium for the first time. We got a couple things to do while we're in here as well. This is a nice spacious zone. Very nice, very nice. Talk to Phineas's contact first, I think. Oh. What's up?
Do you mind?
I'm meeting someone.
Yeah, it's me.
Shh. No names, okay?
Sure.
The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Fair. You have information for me.
Yeah. You're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right?
This is
I
great.
warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Sure. Gotta be a way to catch him somewhere less protected. How'd you get involved? Can't you get me in? How did you get involved?
I've always been fascinated by birds.
Enjoy rowing.
Earth species, there are thousands of them. So colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh. Seems almost impossible.
All of them trying to eat you, I'd wager.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they die off, it's a sign that something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like birds.
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Yeah, it
And
does.
there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Well, that makes sense. That's not right.
I mean, there's a shredder at the bottom of the box, so I don't know what you'd expect to happen. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it, and since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
A regular tragedy. And?
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Stop asking me that.
Except that's not how they go. At least that's not how they're supposed to go in Byzantium.
Sure.
If things are broken here, of all places, then I'm starting to think there ain't a hope left in this colony.
Things have kept on running this long, right? Or so I used to think. The whole episode made me wonder. If they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Okay. Can you get me onto the estate?
Well, I'm not one of your
Okay. What can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
Okay, fair.
House of Inebriation? Count me the hell in.
Oh,
Maybe
Nyoka.
some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Possible. Thanks for the tip. Is there anywhere he's less protected? Okay.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
A lot of times.
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Alright, well I got some work to do then, I guess. See you later. Alright, guards and the minister. Meanwhile, let us go to the clothing shop. It's our next move. Sup?
Are you still tinkering with that?
It's not gonna fix itself.
Don't we have repair drones for that kind of thing?
This was a repair drone.
Workbench. Byzantium's kind of a neat place. Alright, here's an elevator. Takes you up to the main floor, I guess. Street access. Retirees.
Can you believe I'm retiring? Lucky me.
All my hard work's finally paid off.
This sounds not promising.
The
I wonder if I'll get to meet Chairman Rockwell.
Can you believe I'm retired?
Once I'm retired?
All my hard work's finally paid off.
A sealed door.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here. A UDL security attendant.
So what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch full time? I could do it. Easy.
Okay. Let's just do a little exploration. What's up, dude? That's locked. I don't want to fight the entire space station right away. The retiree section feels very, they're gonna jettison you all into space. Let's go up, I guess.
What's up?
Not gonna worry about the, I don't know anything about the Gorgon job yet, so. Whoa.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
I wonder if Sam would have anything to say if you weren't here.
Oh, there. The new ship. Doesn't look like any of the corporate freighters.
But what would they be doing here? And how did they ever get permission to land?
Perhaps we'll finally get some excitement after all.
Perhaps. Alright. Let's slowly investigate around.
If I spit, think I can hit that mechanical down there?
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
Oh, you're talking to me over there. Okay, I was like, who's saying anything? What's up? How's it going?
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
Sure.
Tell you what. You're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits.
Big fan of that.
Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
I consider myself freelance.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality. Raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Okay. What are you offering?
I'm making a feature. Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Ah! Captain! You're gonna be in pictures!
Already got an entourage, huh? Way to get ahead of the game.
Sure.
So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Possibly. Yeah, I'm in. Why not?
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Love it. Alright. That's the fancy outfit store.
Is that supposed to be a model of the system? Not super accurate.
Ugh. Decadence ain't gonna save you when beasts chew through the walls.
The dissidents actually took over the refinery. I can't believe it!
And then the chairman shot their space shuttle down with a grenade launcher. Incredible.
Are you two talking about the new Dissident Hunter adaptation? Don't spoil it. I'm behind.
Ooh, a gun store. A very fancy looking gun store. Alright. What do you got going on here, dude?
Looking for weapons?
What do you need? Sure. From what?
Marauders?
Oh, please. From what I've seen of this city, a rusty nail is the most hazardous peril you've ever suffered.
Sure.
The point is to be adequately prepared.
Smart man. What have you got? All right. On the gun side of things, this is definitely an upgrade to my current assault or current. Is it Deadeye assault rifle? Oh, I can't. Can I compare it to what I have equipped? No. I'll have to do some investigations. All right, later, dude.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
Let's go up first.
It's the spacer's choice.
Billingston's House of Inebriation, we found that.
I love Byzantium. Where else are you going?
Jolicoeur's haberdashery.
Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
Me? My hips?
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
Great. You can tell that from how I'm standing?
Your walk, your posture, the cut of your clothes. You carry yourself with the bearing of a noble, but you dress like a barbarian. How deliciously outre. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
I'm a star. You read my mind.
Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours. I'm working on a new line of clothing that...
What do you have in mind?
When I look at you, making an outfit worth...
Okay.
Marvelous! You and I... What I need is a survey...
Okay. Let's see.
My dear, fashion...
Okay.
I need you to model for me the following. The apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear. Helmet included.
Okay.
And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals.
Okay.
You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
Sounds like a plan. I'll see what I can do. Let's start with my engineer needs a date outfit.
Be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense. You're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing, and copyright. There.
She's an engineer. She needs to impress her true love.
Love? That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. How gracious me.
Oh, is it going to go up in price now?
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
3,000 is much better.
There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back. I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour. And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Alright, where am I supposed to find Spacer's gear?
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a ward...
The Groundbreaker. Okay. Later. How are you doing?
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now.
I believe in you.
You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Won't change your feelings.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over.
Sounds good.
This is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Of course, you're the best. Alright, so that's going back to the ship. Model suits. Alright. Which... do I have Marauder's outfits? Safecracker. I don't have a Marauder outfit, just a helmet. What's the other one she wanted? Iconoclast. I'd have to buy it from the Iconoclasts, I guess. Okay. So that'll be something I do later. And actually, I think I'm going to call it here. It's 6:30, so it seems like a good stopping point. Thanks everybody for dropping by. I will be back on Thursday to finish up some more quests and see how things go from here. Thanks very much. You guys have a good one. Goodbye.